And welcome to the QuesterMage, and welcome to today's video about Street Fighter Alpha Anthology for the PlayStation 2. In today's video, I want to talk about two games that you can unlock in this anthology and how to unlock them. So please sit back, relax, click like, subscribe, and hopefully enjoy. Here we go. In case you didn't know, Street Fighter Alpha Anthology is a game that's available on PlayStation 2 and has been available since 2006. The base game includes 5 games. That's Street Fighter Alpha, Street Fighter Alpha 2, Street Fighter Alpha 2 Gold, Street Fighter Alpha 3, and Super Gem Fighter Mini Mix. As you saw in the thumbnail, there are 2 other games that you can unlock in this anthology. And the way to do that is actually by completing the games that are in the base game. To get to the point, the 2 games that you can unlock in this anthology are Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper, which is an update to the arcade version of Street Fighter Alpha 3, and Hyper Street Fighter Alpha, which from what I can see seems like a training mode. Now I am playing this on an original PlayStation 2 and I'm using a LevelHike adapter to actually capture this footage for you to see. I do have some things to talk about with the LevelHike for PAL PlayStation 2s. It doesn't exactly work the way it should. If you want to see that, please do leave a comment in the comment section, as that is a video I want to make, but I'm not sure how helpful that would be. But again, in short, it doesn't exactly work the way it should with games that run at 50 Hz. But that's possibly a video for another day. So how do we unlock these games? Well, let's start with Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper. To unlock this game, you're going to have to finish the arcade mode in Street Fighter Alpha 3. As you can see here in the background, that is what I am doing. So you can go the normal way and just finish the game, and that will unlock Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper. Now, one of the benefits that you do have in this anthology is that we have quite a few options, and actually secret options at that. If you go down to the options menu and click into it, once you see this in front of you, if you hold down R1 and go into it, it'll give you one style of options, and R2 will give you another style of options. So for my own benefit, what I've done is in the normal options, I brought down the difficulty to 1 star and I changed the amount of rounds to 1 round. This really made this process much faster. All in all, to unlock both games, it took me just over an hour. And I am not the best at fighting games. Even though I love playing these games, I am definitely not a great fighting game player. So to unlock these games for you, it could be a shorter amount of time. So I went through round by round and I beat all the characters until I got to the final boss. One of the things that I did find out is you don't actually need to beat the final boss to actually unlock the game. As you can see here, I lost against Bison, and once the game over or try again screen appeared, I saw this. Secret Game 1 is now selectable from the main menu. Choose Street Fighter Alpha 3 while holding down the select button to play. So that's great, that's how I unlocked the first secret game. However, when you do go to Street Fighter Alpha 3 and you hold down the select button and you go into the game, you will notice that in the main menu of the game, it actually shows the logo for Street Fighter Alpha 3 and not Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper. Now this was a little bit confusing to me, as you'd expect it to show the correct logo for the game, but it does not. However, there is a way to actually display the correct logo. So if we go down and select the options menu, we will see this option mode, and then it will have game options, controller settings, sound option, display adjust, save, load, and exit. If we highlight the game option menu and we hold down R1 and then press X, we get secret menu 1. If we highlight game option and hold down R2 and then press X, we get secret option menu 2. So in one of these secret options, you will see this, the version of the game, and then it says customize. Now in this game, under the customize section, you can actually turn some of these stars on and off and it will change different variables within the game. But to change the logo, if you actually just press on top of the 00/11/20 version, it will automatically fill out these stars for you to have access to the Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper logo. So as you can see here, these are the stars that need filling in or not filling in, and by selecting this option, all you have to do is exit, and when we go back to the menu, we will see, here it is, Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper. So now we have access to the updated Street Fighter Alpha 3 with the correct logo. Now moving on to the second game, it's a little bit more time consuming. To unlock Hyper Street Fighter Alpha, we're going to have to finish every single game's arcade mode in this collection. And when I say every single game, that does include the unlocked Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper. So we're going to have to complete the arcade modes for Street Fighter Alpha 1, Street Fighter Alpha 2, Street Fighter Alpha 2 Gold, Street Fighter Alpha 3, Street Fighter Alpha 3 Gold, and Super Gem Fighter Mini Mix. Again, if you use the options menus to make these games easier and put it down to 1 round, the task is less daunting and you can actually get through this relatively quickly. So I went through each game, finished every game, and like I said earlier, you don't have to finish the final boss, you can just get to the final boss. Even if you see a game over screen, the game will know that you have reached that specific level within the game that will be acceptable to eventually unlock Hyper Street Fighter Alpha. So after finishing all these games, what happened? And let me emphasize once again, you do have to finish Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper. If you do not, you will not unlock the next game. And that is exactly the last game that I had to play to unlock the last game. So what happened when I finished it? Once again, I got the game over screen and then you will see this. Secret Game 2 is now selectable from the main menu. Choose Street Fighter Alpha while holding the select button to play. So at this point in time, we have now unlocked 2 secret games for the Street Fighter Alpha Anthology, bringing the grand total of games from 5 to 7. So here you will see I'm going into Street Fighter Alpha and I'm holding down the select button to go into Hyper Street Fighter Alpha. Unfortunately, the menu does not show the correct logo. I did try to change the customization section to try and display that logo, but unfortunately that didn't work. But then it did occur to me, after capturing all this footage and turning off my PlayStation 2, let me go back into Street Fighter Alpha and try to use the same customized stars in Street Fighter Alpha to see if I could get the Hyper Street Fighter Alpha logo to appear. And here's where I'm gonna give you guys a big tip from me. My Street Fighter Alpha Anthology didn't have autosaved toggle to on. It had autosave toggle to off. So that means when I just turned on my PlayStation 2 now to see if I can get the footage to show you if I can access the Hyper Street Fighter Alpha logo, nothing was unlocked because nothing saved. So I'm going to have to do all that all over again. So take it from me, if you are playing this game and you're unlocking one of these 2 games, please toggle autosave to on or save your progress as you are playing it. That was quite frustrating, but again, hopefully by me mentioning this to you, you will not have this issue. So all in all, that is how you unlock these 2 games for the Street Fighter Alpha Anthology. I hope this video has been helpful for you. I have fun putting this video together. If you do like this video, please do leave a like button down below and tell me your experiences with the Street Fighter Alpha Anthology. Let's have a discussion about it. But that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you very much again for watching. If you like what I do here, please click that like button down below. Helps out the channel a lot. And if you want to see more, please click that subscribe button, as that is the only way this channel can grow. Now, I hope you liked this video and I hope to see you in the next one. And until then, thanks again.